Session Chair, dignity on board and off the board. I think many things have been told by the previous speakers related to the topic, defense production, self-reliance and beyond, growth and opportunity for Indian companies. So I'll not touch base on all those points. I'll straightway come to the very important point of self-reliance. We always talk about self-reliance for defense manufacturing. Actually, we started with the talk of Make in India. And Make in India, whenever we talk about Make in India, it comes to the production of the subsystems or system of systems in the country. But is that the self-reliance? Can it give sustainability to us? If we are buying it from the foreign countries, if we are still dependent on their technologies, it's not self-reliance. This is known by everybody. Our aim should be self-sufficient, that is beyond self-reliance. Self-reliance is when we are not dependent on anybody for the maintenance and the operation of the system. But if we are not dependent on the technology on the foreign vendors, that is the self-sufficient. This cannot be done overnight. It's a long journey. We have just started. I'll just touch the major issues, major challenges of the self-reliance, which as a DPSU who is working in defense manufacturing for last 60 years is facing, is the restricted access to defense technologies through foreign collaborations. Now, it should not be restricted. A lot of foreign companies are coming to the country for collaboration. It should be collaborative development. The development of the system itself should be collaborative, where the work share should be there for the development, and after that the IPR should also be shared. Why not? If the country is giving business to the companies outside this country, this should also be shared. That is my view. Then the high cost of R&D for development of cutting-edge technologies coupled with low volume defense requirement and with no assurance of firm business. This is one thing which is bringing down the investment of R&D in defense. Although we have DRDOs, we have DPSUs investing on R&D, but as previous speakers also suggested and SA2RM also suggested, private industries should also invest on R&D, maybe a little bit, but that will give a long view. Then minimal investment of R&D in India. Actually, not only defense R&D itself, the investment is 0.8% of GDP in 2014 and 0.52% of turnover by industry in 2015. Now this compared to the other countries like US, who is investing 2.27% of GDP, and Japan 3.39% and Germany 2.92%. So that is where we have to see how much we are investing on R&D for self-reliance. Then lack of synergy, this point also has been touched by many speakers. It is very important. There is a lack of synergy between research institutes, academia, and industry. We have lot of capabilities in our academics, our institutions, academic institutions, our R&D institutions, and our industry separately. But there is a need to synergize all the three organizations. R&D institutions have lot of capabilities. They are developing something which needs to be commercialized by the industry, take it up forward and work on that. Now, last 2 minutes I'll take, sir. Now we need to develop the robust indigenous defense industry ecosystem with capability across the value chain, that is my view, which will require increased investment of technology, product development by government as well as industry. Industry must move to co-development and co-manufacturing relationship. There are industries with complementary strengths. They should come forward, shake hands, and work together. Then development of sustainable MSME supplier base is very, very important. It has been talked about by previous speakers also. And in BEL, we have increased MSME procurement from 8% of the previous year to 20% this year. Industry to think beyond meeting Indian market requirement and go for the export market, because Indian defense market is not sufficient for any development or anything. Means we cannot totally depend on this market if we have our indigenous systems. We have to look outside, we have to try for exports. With that, I'll close my talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now